Okay, my name is Owen Gill. I'm doing a project on why I want to be a teacher. I'm going to school for secondary education. I want to teach history. And I think the reason that I'd love to teach history is to teach students all the great things that have happened in our past. The best way to learn about where we are today is to look at things that have happened before us. The world is a big place. The Earth is just a small part of a huge solar system that we all live in every day. And scientists and everybody else are trying to learn more about that. But let's just get back more to our country, which is on Earth, and learn about all the different things. So come on, here we go. So some of the main points, key parts of history that I really remember that are important to me, and I think are important to Americans, are events that kind of have shaped our country. So to begin with, let's go and look at some of the events that I feel are important. To begin, the first event I'm going to think about would probably be, Revolutionary War. That was the independence of our country. It's a certain mark. We had a famous president, George Washington, who led us to victory in that. And if you go farther along into history, some of the key figures of our history, Lincoln, who not only helped us lead us through a civil war but he kept our country together in a time when we were falling apart. If you move even further forward, Roosevelt, he saved us through a depression and an economic time that we're almost kind of going through again, but not even at the levels that they were going through. And he led us through a war that threatened not only our country's existence but the world in whole. And World War II was an incredible time. It brought a lot of people together. Just so many things that have happened. There's mysteries in our history, such as the lost colony of Roanoke. There is significant events that changed our lives for our generation, such as 9/11. 9/11 is our Pearl Harbor. It's our significant event that we all think about and are going to remember. There's just so many different parts of history I get excited to talk about. I can go even all the way to the very beginning, to stuff that we only have, bone structures of, like the dinosaurs, and to think about, all the incredible giants that used to walk the earth, as well as, going forward and the first man walking on the moon. There was a time that we thought that would never happen, and now we go into space missions constantly. We're learning and we're continuing to evolve, and it's all based on our history and all based on things that we've done from our past. So why I want to be a teacher? I want to open kids' minds to not just lectures and PowerPoints, but taking them into the worlds and letting them see why we've done all these great things. And that concludes my video on why I want to be a teacher.